This is the trigger warning for our show. Please understand that various monsters had various victims and hunted in various ways depending on the folklore, mythology, or stories that were told about them. Please understand that it is not our intent to upset you. You will be given other warnings and additional warnings depending on the episode, but this is our blanket statement. We didn't write the myths, but we are using them to tell our story. Also, this is the content warning for our show. There will be cursing. There will be some interesting ideas. We will take it in where we can, but be warned, there was beer involved.
What if I told you there is a world where not only are monsters like vampires and werewolves real, but they have rights, just like you and me. And in this world, there exists a secret government organization dedicated to keeping you safe and making sure they follow the rules. Welcome to Anarium, a Monster of the Week podcast.
Hey everyone, it's me, Cameron, your friendly neighborhood podcaster guy, back to introduce another episode here, and I have to do it very quickly because I messed up some of the tracks here and I can't move them. The track's going to start any second now, so we're going to jump back in. Bernard is trying to fight back into the house, and Marcellus and Van Helsing are trying to escape from the lot, so sorry, I didn't leave myself much room here, so enjoy!
Hi, welcome to Anarium. My name's Sam, your monster daddy. I came up with the world of Anarium with friends and family over the course of many years. It's been given life by Michael Sands' Monster of the Week, a great easy RPG that is apparently getting a new book, and they're re-releasing the first two in hardcover. I may have already pre-ordered it. No shame in this game. But I have some gentlemen here with me today. Who is this gentleman across the table from me?
And not in the recording chair, because we are not at my house. We are in Sam's little studio that he's built, so...
It's in my basement. It's not pretty, and you guys are probably worried about being murdered. You won't be. I'm not. I'm too
lazy. I think this basement, my basement's the same, so I think we're all good. So yeah, I'm Cameron. I play Bernard on the show. You're a lovable hillbilly, kind of smart, kind of stupid, kind of self-destructive. Maybe it is a little bit.
Maybe he makes poor decisions. We don't talk about it.
But apparently everyone else has caught on to his obsession with peanut butter. And I am doing well, and so is Bernard, as he is not in prison cell any longer. Maybe not in a better situation currently.
The giant stone troll could definitely change your day.
Maybe he'd prefer to be in a cell right now. But yeah, that's what I got going
on. Not so far away, but further away than normal Taylor. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Taylor, I play Marcellus Corvinson, a monstrous playbook. He's an 1,100-year-old Danish vampire warlock, and currently in cahoots with Van Helsing.
Faraway Rob, how are you, you beautiful man?
You Adonis of men, all of you are sexy. I am Faraway Rob. I think
that was a small dick joke is what happened.
It might have been.
I love the fact that Monster Daddy is stuck,
good.
By the way. I'm not even 100% sure exactly. I know that we did it. I just don't know exactly.
I was kind of hoping it wouldn't, but it was when I showed up at my parents' house and my dad was like, the Monster Daddy's here. And I was
if it doesn't become...
It's on.
Who was the first one to call you that? Because I don't even...
You were. I think it was you.
Love that. I want a Monster Daddy t-shirt. Everyone look at our Facebook page. I
was going to say, if it doesn't become like a merch thing, we need to at least make a shirt for Sam that says Monster Daddy.
Monster Daddy. I am Rob. I live in Denver. I play Orpheus, our 400-year-old swamp tree man. And I like to hijack the intros whenever I get the chance. Thank you, guys.
And who is this individual who I believe I've known for 36 years?
Hi, I'm Steve. I play the Peanut Butter Boy, whose godlike powers come from his complete and utter consumption of mass and inhuman amounts of peanut butter.
I love it.
No, actually, I play Van Helsing, the aforementioned Van Helsing. He's just under 600 years old. Wears vests a lot.
Who doesn't? Me, actually.
He's from the Expert Playbook. And no, not sweater vests, just vests from...
Nothing against sweater vests, just not his particular style.
For most of history, most men have worn vests. It's part of their thing. It's just something he's kept. And I've basically modeled the way he looks after James McAvoy.
Okay.
Taylor, are you the only one not in a basement? And I also love how Sam said the basements are murdery, but I'm the one with a skeleton decoration actually hanging here.
I'm literally in my office.
Yeah.
Which is
Taylor's
on the
only
main
one-
floor because I only have a main floor.
No people have ever been killed in my basement, but when we were looking at the house,
That you know of.
well, that's true.
That felt like a weird
Yeah.
intro to that.
I was gonna say, like, he definitely.
There was a
pause
time
there.
where when we were looking at the house, like, so we're with our
They did some light
we were with our realtor
torture
and we're looking at the house or whatever, and we're checking out the basement, and the lady stayed upstairs. And we're just kind of looking around, and I hear my mother-in-law scream. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, am I going to have to fight a serial killer on my way out of this basement? Like, what's going on? So I look, she was by the deep freezer. I look at it, and there was a bunch of just pelts in there. And I was like, Jesus Christ. Like, I thought you found, like, heads or something. Like, it's just a...
I thought I was gonna have to spend my afternoon
For
at the
sure.
police
Like, I legit had
station.
my fist was balled. I was like, what the fuck did you just see? A, why
What
are you
just
opening
happened?
people's deep freezers? B,
right.
Yeah.
She's grocery shopping.
I
God,
was
let her
just like-
go.
sorry, Darlene, if you're listening to this, you won't, but
Sorry, but you'll never hear this.
I just hope it was pelts of something kind of bizarre.
it was small.
Like, only beavers.
I don't know if it was
What?
either. I kind of thought it was like foxes. Like, I didn't really see them. Like, they were in there, like, kind of tight. Like, it looked
House cats.
could have been cats. Who knows? Which is weird.
You're going to feel like dog shit when she mentions this to you. Oh, you did hear that.
Yeah, no,
Shit.
she got so scared, it scared me. Like, I legit thought we were in, like, a murderer's house.
Something horrible.
Which
has
technically,
happened.
I mean, I get, you know, he did kill stuff. It's not people stuff.
As far as we know. So, moving forward.
And on that note,
And on that note of murderers in basements, we join our friend Bernard as he is being stared down by a large stone troll modeled very much after the creatures from Lord of the Rings. As mentioned, Mr. Dokes, the artist, had been contracted to make this particular statuary. Admittedly, the armless legged lady is somewhere in the world. Orpheus dropped her off.
Oh, no. Not somewhere in the world. I remember very clearly. She is somewhere, you said she is somewhere in an Anarium, just not in the Arboretum.
It's gonna be weird when you guys come back and she's like your boss now. Like she's just she crawled up that line real fast.
I like it. It reminds me again of like just the visual of what is it, the cabin in the woods, where they have all those monsters in there, and there's just like a pristine building, and then every you see all those monsters get loose, and they're just mauling people inside of it.
No. I want you guys.
I feel like Marcellus would have a huge issue with coming back and that's a new boss. It's like,
No.
nope, not
You
how
just need
this
to walk
works.
into the office. There's this marble statue with no arms, boobies all hanging out, with its legs up with a pen between its toes, writing. Because there's no arms, so she can't write anything, but she's writing.
I was very concerned where you were going with that.
No.
Boobies hanging out, but
And then there was these ping pong balls.
Like,
Boobies out, legs up.
Have you ever
What
seen the
hell?
Venus de Milo?
I have.
See, you know what I'm talking about. She doesn't have any arms, but she's got her feet up with a pen in between her toes, just writing in the book.
And I just feel like she's gonna be like, look, just because I'm a bad guy doesn't mean I'm a bad guy.
Does it make sense? I do what I do.
Just
You gotta
because
love
you are
what
a
you
bad
do.
guy does not mean you are a bad guy.
Thank you.
You were being stared down by this stone troll. What would you like to do?
How far apart are we? I remember I think it was relatively close, but
It was coming towards you. It had kind of like you had ran around a corner, kind of trying to get around to the back, and as you ran around this corner, it was like boom right there. So you don't have a ton of wiggle room here just now.
I think I'll kind of start taking some ginger steps back, and I'll just be like, "All right, big fella, you didn't see nothing, all right?" Keep trying to slowly take some steps away.
What does Bernard do? Shit himself.
Give me a act under pressure.
Finally getting to roll some stuff. Oh. We got a 5, and act under pressure is...
Cool.
More.
What's cooler than being
More than
cool?
Ice cold.
I can't hear you.
Ice cold.
Plus 2, so 7.
All right. It does not instantly swing at you, but it does like instantly, like its head comes down and sees you, almost as if it's confused as like, what the hell's this? This is new. And then it lets out a roar. What is your response to this?
I'm gonna try to shoot it like kind of in the top of the head, like in the face, to kind of knock its head back so I can run away. That's gonna be what I go.
Okay.
We got an 8. I think it's plus 3, so 11.
Yeah, you even
Okay.
get to do a little extra. What would you like to do extra? Put it where you want it, kind of give yourself a chance to run, do extra harm, kind of your choice there. As anything could kind of work there, because maybe you hit it just right, that it has to stumble backward, that's putting it where you want it, lets you get away. I mean, mind you, Orpheus is on the other side of the house, and his teleportation has not been working well.
No. I think maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe if no other reason, because I don't know if we've ever actually done this. This option, I think we always just do terrible harm. Just to switch it up. Since Rob has been having a little trouble with certain things, I'll give him a +1 going forward.
Okay, so you're helping him. We can say that hearing the blast, Orpheus, you hear it, and you have a very good idea of where your friend is. What action do you want to take?
I'm gonna ask you as our game master on this.
I heard
one
Game
here,
Master, and I'll
kind
cut
of the way
that.
that.
I believe the term is Monster Daddy.
Touche. As our monster daddy, we've kind of defined the way that my flight has worked. Has been like a body of water. Would there maybe be a bathtub or even a fucking toilet I could get close to in this room?
I think I was still
A sink?
outside.
That does not count as a body of water.
He's still outside, and you were out front in the fountain.
I thought Bernard was in the fountain, and he tried to teleport to the fountain, but didn't make it.
Correct.
Right.
All
And I
right.
had
Okay,
left
good.
it. I was
Yeah,
running.
he's not in the fountain. He's next to the fountain because he went to the fountain to try and get him an anchor point to get there.
And then I tried to
But
run around.
If you want to try to come to the fountain,
He
again, you
flubbed
can.
up his roll, so he didn't make it to the fountain.
Yeah, then I will try to roll to get as close as I possibly can to that blast. Well, I rolled an 11 on my own.
Oh, shit.
And weird is +2, so 14.
+1 because he gave you an ongoing, so it's 15.
Yes. No, it's 14 with his +1.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna make it. Like literally.
Does that
With-
mean he can
between the
teleport into his tear ducts?
Yes.
Well, considering that Bernard probably just pissed his pants and created a water source, we'll go with that. I'm kidding. No, it's literally between the fountain and the sound, and you.
My pants
you're
are
here.
wet from the fountain. I wasn't in.
We are going to allow you to jump almost directly to Bernard, but mind you, nope, you don't know that. So yeah, you jump directly to Bernard, where you have a large stone troll standing in front of you, which takes a swipe. You guys need to decide if anyone's going to try to defend the other on this one. Mind you, this is a giant stone troll.
Is it like he's coming down, or it's like a swipe, like a literal?
It's more like a swipe. Like Orpheus drops in, and it's almost like a spooked, like, oh shit. I realized just did a hand gesture that no one but like you two saw, but I imagine that people hear that.
Yeah,
go,
I think
when the spider drops down in front of you and like your hand instantly comes out in front of you and slaps at it.
I certainly won't be trying to protect Orpheus because I don't think I can really. So I think I will be just kind of trying to drop out of the way of the swipe. Just trying to do.
Orpheus would definitely step in front, almost instinctively. Stem back. The big boy's got something to say.
You need to roll a cool roll to protect someone to prevent him from being hit.
Do I still get the +1 for that?
You know what? I'm going to give you that because that is it ongoing or forward?
Forward is what it said.
Technically, you've already used that roll, but
Okay.
because I'm a kind and merciful man and I don't know how this fight's going to go, I'm going to let you keep that +1.
Thanks, Monster Daddy.
You're welcome, my beautiful children, my agents.
That's going to be a 6.
You need to mark experience, and you and Bernard are both going to take 3 damage.
Awesome.
Good thing you only take 1, Rob.
I would take.
Yep.
I always forget how damage this works. So that would be.
If you have 1 armor, then you negate 1
I
damage.
don't know if I have any.
You should.
Yeah,
have
I would have
1.
one. Yeah. Okay, so 2.
And remember, this has never been explicitly said. What Roderick took from you to put you on this path without really getting anything out of it himself, he drained you of most of your luck. You have 1 luck point left, whereas everyone else has 8. I think it's 8, right? 8 or 10.
1, 2, 4, 5.
7.
Yeah, there's 7 luck.
You have 1, which is what got you the path you wanted, because you didn't want to play his game, but you wanted to
I
move
thought
forward.
you had 2. I could be wrong. I could be very, very wrong. I thought you said he lost all but 2.
I like 1.
Okay.
It's more.
We'll go with
it's
1.
more.
And just for that,
It's
Van
more
Helsing
dramatic.
also has
If
1.
the player is down for it, and I don't remember, it's been a month. You're the only person here between the two of us that
I'll do
listens
some
to
editing
it.
magic.
Do some editing magic. It'll be 1.
But yeah.
You have it. So when you need it, you have that option, automatic success on defense as well. It is available.
You're dead.
Methinks Roderick's is a bit of a dick, but
I mean, that was the point. Like, he offered you so much more, and you were like, no, I want what I want. And he was like, fuck you. You can have what you want. But I'm going to make it fun for me, too.
I'm just kidding. You cannot be up here. Too hairy. Hair in my beer.
It's because you don't care where your ass goes, and you will knock shit over
Hey
every
man,
day of
told
the
you
week.
I'm working on it.
I was about to say, are we talking about the cat or
Oh, you
me?
are all caught up, baby. Hold on. Yeah, that didn't work.
And she's just like, I hate everyone. I don't want to be here. Miss Kitten.
She's like the most gentle, like
There's a
in
part
those,
of me.
in those situations normally, like I feel like if I'm trying to put a cat down, like they just rip you. And she was just kind of like not doing that. So very grateful.
She was like, I don't want to hurt anyone, but I
I
don't want to
do
do
want
what
to
you're
like
doing.
mildly inconvene you.
There's a part of me that wants that to stay and not get cut out.
Oh, the cat.
Just as random. Miss Kitten. Miss Kitten.
Oh yeah, that's staying.
Okay,
You
but-
just randomly talking about Miss Kitten, and everyone's like, "Who the hell is Miss Kitten?"
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
weird character. You
Yeah, this
guys
is
have never met.
there's 2 episodes. Like, well, this would be a little bit of a part, but like in the last couple episodes, you've met Peanut Butter Boy, Mrs. Kitten, just characters that add nothing.
Characters
All
that
of
are
them.
just
We've
there.
met Peanut Butter Boy, Van Helsing, Miss Kitten. We've met all kinds of people.
By the way, did you see the Miss Kitten? You are getting caught up in the courts now. The Peanut Butter Boy video. Well, just
Video? No.
I did not send it to her.
It's
terrifying.
much more dark. I don't like peanut butter and
terrifying.
boy as much anymore.
Yeah, right. Once you see it, you're like, no. If that's what it is, I don't want to play with it anymore. I'm out.
I think he's had his villain arc.
That's gonna have to
All
be
right,
looked
so-
up.
So the troll has made his swipe. It's back to your guys' round. What would you like to do? I don't care who goes first. I don't mind what you want to do or what you're trying.
Did I
for.
get? I'm assuming I got knocked down. I'm sure if I got hit by a stone.
Both of you guys kind of. I mean, a couple
Yeah.
of feet. You're on your asses. I'm not going to take anything from you, like getting up or anything like that. But yeah, you guys are definitely a bit prone. Orpheus maybe not, as he's a little bit
Right.
sturdier and he only really took. I don't even know if Orpheus took damage.
One.
I was gonna say I knew he had a high enough defense that he may not take anything.
For my turn, I'm going to go ahead and drop Heart of Stone, which, when in contact with the ground, the earth will protect me. +1 armor there.
Okay. Whoa.
And
Okay.
My
Okay.
She almost noosed herself.
Sorry, Miss Kittens is being dull.
She's about to get taken up. She's leaving.
She's like,
She's done.
She's like, you know what? Fuck you guys.
about to find out where the pelts came from.
Fuckers almost hanged me. I'm out of here.
I'm going to go ahead and drop Heart of Stone.
Okay.
So when you're in contact with the ground, the earth protects you. That's +1 armor. I get to choose to a temporary barrier. I think in this case, I will do a temporary barrier of rock. Iron sharpens iron. Let's throw hands.
All right. Okay. So you've created a barrier between you and the troll to slow it down.
No. I am the barrier. My skin
Oh,
is now
shit.
literally
Okay.
stone.
All right. All right. Well played. Okay. Bernard, do you want to do what you got?
This. So I want to ask a question about this. I'm sure we've done it. I haven't got to use this move too much, but I haven't even reached my prime. You still have got mileage left. Once for mystery, you may do the following: ignore the incoming harm from a monster, heal 2 harm and stabilize, or add 2 harm to a successful kick smash roll. Imagine if I wanted to do the add harm, you want to know that before, right?
Yes, traditionally.
Just want to make sure. So I think that's what I want to try to do. Like in my head, he got hit, so it was a swipe. He kind of got hit in the chest, arm, and he kind of flew backwards a little bit, lands with his feet facing the golem. No, troll. So I kind of just I keep my shotgun because I did have it. Okay.
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
I just want to kind of lay on my back, just kind of brace myself against the ground. But I want to shoot for its knee this time.
Okay.
Okay. He's trying to make it immobile.
All right. No, I'm okay with that. Give me a roll. Let's see how it goes. Are you trying for the extra harm
Yes.
stuff?
So yeah, that's what I wanted to try to use. I haven't even reached my prime, and I have a few options that I can use. One for a mystery, I can do one of the following. What I would choose to do is to add 2 harm to a successful kick some ass roll. So.
All right.
Oh my god. So didn't work. That's a 5. So
I mean, you've got 1 luck point. Do you want to use it? I'm gonna tell you that's a horrible idea.
I don't
gonna
think it's
say,
cool
he
enough.
suggested
He's
it.
baiting you.
Instantly has
I don't
a
think
heart
it's cool
attack.
enough. I'm totally cool to use my last luck point, but it's gonna be fucking cool when I do. Just shooting a troll in the knee is not cool enough.
Like once it's gone, like the game decides its exact wording is "you're doomed," which is kind of what Roderick said to you when
Yeah.
he took it all.
Yeah, yeah. Looking back, yeah.
So he said okay, fine, but you're doomed. You still get to play. It's just every time you fail at something, it's not just experience. I have to make your life horrible until you die. Which they're like, no, yeah.
If I
Once it's all
remember right, when I
gone,
read the book, it literally says once you're doomed and your luck's all gone, it is the keeper's job to try and kill you.
Which I kind of like as a feature.
I do. All right. Well, which hunt for? I got 2 of them next to you. Got a pen and a pencil.
Miss
Kitty.
Giddy.
Miss Kitten's being a bitch.
Okay, we got.
You pull that trigger and nothing happens. Mark your experience.
You got to re-rack it.
Son of a bitch.
Realistically, something has been knocked off kilter inside the shotgun. When it hit you, it took some of that brunt. And so something inside, I'm not saying it's permanent. I'm not saying it can't be fixed on the fly, but you need to do that investigation on your turn. We will cut to the troll, who is going to put both hands together and slam down on Orpheus as hard as it can, as he has not tried to run away, and he has placed himself in the vicinity.
Okay.
That's 4.
Okay. That's 1 damage.
Tank.
That's what he's doing it. He's doing good. I don't mind it.
Your face says something completely different.
I mean, this is one of those things where eventually they might decide to run. I don't know. We'll see. Knowing this was like Bernard was going to have a lower luck and he would be the squishy of this particular encounter, I was kind of curious to see how it would play if I made it a little bit more deadly than some of the other things we've done. My goal is to try to start making the game a little more deadly
And
now that
that's
everyone's
kind
a
of
little
what
more comfortable.
I was picking up on that, and I think we did it with one of the other ones, and that's what I was trying to do with this one. Was like, if I can't, I'm not going to be able to take this thing out just standing here shot for shot, so I was at least going to try to put it down to make it harder. Didn't happen. So.
That roll did not allow that to happen.
Like with a +3, you usually feel pretty good. but that, man, it's hard to fail with a +3. But
Done it. All right, it is back to your guys because the troll did his attack. Orpheus, I believe you created the wall. Bernard tried to shoot, and then the troll attacked.
I am the wall. I turned my body into stone.
I know.
Okay, so as you mentioned, there's something happening, it seems, with my weapon itself. So, do you want me to do an investigative mystery?
You can do investigate. I'll even let you do act under pressure with the idea that you know this gun well enough that you actually know what's wrong with it. That's your choice.
Okay, I like that. I like act under pressure, actually. And that is good.
Act under pressure to try to fix it.
And that is
Cool.
cool. Cool. Works for me. All right, so we got a 10 plus 2.
Ever since the dwarves took it and added the thing on the front, the firing pin has always been kind of weird. It's almost like they knocked it around wrong. It just gets a little stuck. You know exactly how to fix it when you were at the range. It happened before.
Yeah. Remember, I gave him that perfect shotgun.
Well, it's already been established that it's messed up, so something happened.
Well, because he said, "Well, when the dwarves took it and they didn't make it perfect."
That's true.
But I gave him that perfect.
So it's not
one of the runes is a little squiggly.
Yeah, if you don't like what just happened, based off what Taylor said, if you want to come up with a different, like, what I do to fix it or what is wrong.
So you rolled your
I
11.
think it was 12, but who cares? It's the same thing.
No, we're cool with that. All right. You know this shotgun fairly well. As you've been carrying it briefly, it's not something that you know as well as Lucille, but you did get the opportunity to look over it both when you arrived and, like, you've had a look over it. And you know that in this particular model, sometimes the firing pin can be a little funky. It's the nature of the beast of this particularly older shotgun model. Now, this one's real nice. So maybe it was the hit itself kind of maybe moved it out of the way. I assume Bernard, being a man of the world, would have a Leatherman on him, a multi-tool somewhere. You get that out real quick. You swap out the, flip out the file, and you just touch up a little bit where you can see that the metal has clearly, like, a burr formed in the hit. And
I imagine this time Orpheus is probably, as he has made himself into a wall, a little perturbed that I'm just like chilling. So I'm kind of like,
You know that all of us are huge gun nuts, when the easy answer would just be, yeah, you rolled poor enough you realize you forgot to reload it. And you immediately come with a whole thing about firing pins and stuff.
oh yeah.
It's just I feel like
And I don't
I
know.
like
shit.
it.
It's
To
not
me-
bad. It's just
To me, 100%, it would have been like something, or I had just gotten it wet, and I don't know if that does anything. Like, okay,
it shouldn't.
On a
Unless
shotgun,
okay.
it would not matter.
Unless it's like an old school black powder shotgun.
those are like the two things that were in my head. I would have not thought to find them, but
which, let's face it, if you're going up against a rock troll with an old school black powder shotgun, you got bigger problems.
oh wait, you're a different cat.
Yeah, that's Bucky.
You really are, dude.
That's Bucky. That's my Buckalicious. He was the first.
You have a different look on
He's
your face.
13.
You look like who the fuck are you? I'm cool. I swear.
Actually, his exact thought is, "Why didn't you pet
that's
me
what
when
it is.
you walked in?"
Um,
He looks angry, but he is legit the owner of this house. I just get to live in it.
So, like I said, I imagine Orpheus is probably like waiting to hear something. So I'm just kind of like, be there in a minute. All right, I'm good. And I imagine that was my turn though. So I'm getting up off the ground.
Orpheus, you're up. What would you like to do in this moment?
Gonna go ahead and take a step back towards Bernard. I have my sawed-off shotgun with me.
I forgot you had one.
I mean,
Don't forget to take the rock salt out of it. That's
of
probably
all the
still in
weaponry
it.
that you have, it's probably not what I would use in this moment.
I'm just looking to see if I want to. Would you let me try to retreat and entangle?
Yes.
Cast my vines to try to entangle it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I would be more than happy to do that. Give me a roll.
Gonna give me what's that on that?
I believe that's a weird roll, as that's
That's
kind
what I
of
was gonna
magic
ask,
for
yep.
you.
Snake eyes, baby.
Wow, you guys suck. All right, so as you
How
are,
many XP to level up?
Dude, we do so
5.
good when it's like stuff that doesn't matter.
like, you've done amazing for missions
mean
and missions.
shit.
Like the one time, it's legit that something needs to
Every
happen
time.
right.
A bless you. A bless you.
Thank you. All right, you attempt to entangle this thing in vines. However, it is going to try to hit you as you are attempting to do the vines. And it kind of really knocks you off kilter, and the vines don't grow as quickly as you had intended. So your ass gets hit, you take 4 damage, and this time you are going to take a few steps back, but it is going to keep the pressure on.
Is now a great time to tell you that I leveled up and took a second point in Heart of Stone.
It's a great time.
I would not be able to cast that second level, or would I automatically pick that up?
I mean, you already have a
Because it's
cast,
already cast.
right?
Yes.
You just do it.
Then I will have taken 0 damage and stepped back, like you said.
All right. They're having a powwow about abilities, so I'm gonna give them a minute because it's basically Bernard's up, unless Orpheus would like to go again, and then Bernard can take the second half of the turn.
This is not going well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're back.
Yeah, sorry. If
Indeed.
it's my turn, or what, I will wait till my turn, but I know what I want to do in my next turn. Okay,
It's your turn.
so I want to try to investigate a mystery.
All right, what would you want to do?
Do I need to tell you before? Okay, so
Yeah, what are you hunting for?
I want to know, like, what can hurt it? Is there anything around here that I see that would maybe be helpful or useful in either trapping or hurting this thing?
You could do investigate or read a bad situation.
That's what he was saying. So with the investigate mystery, has the what can hurt it. Best way in.
All
What's
right,
the best
yeah,
way
do
out?
investigate a mystery.
Yeah, I feel like the one that makes most sense is like investigate.
Okay, give me a roll.
7 investigate mystery is cool.
No, that's
So plus
chart.
7.
You are vaguely aware that its left foot is crumbly.
Okay.
You should have kneecapped it when you had a chance.
Tried. Byron pin. Okay, well, I imagine that's my turn. So, but I know what I'm going to do next, or maybe if I'm allowed, I would maybe like to.
I'll let you act on it, but
not
it's
act
going
to shout to Orpheus, or I guess like I don't want to do anything, but could I shout to Orpheus that I've seen something?
Yes, but because the troll's on top of Orpheus, he is going to do something in this moment. Go ahead.
I'm trying to think of. You know what? There's no reference that he would get though. I was gonna try to yell out like, "Hey, looks like old boy needs some tough acting to act him," but he wouldn't know what the fuck that means.
I don't know. That's fungus. It's very plant-like. I'm not opposed.
Oh, you said it. Hey, Orpheus. Looks like our friend needs some tough acting to acting. You know what I mean?
Pow, right in the kisser.
No, not the kisser. His feet. I'm talking. It's John Madden. Just hit his foot.
As you say this, that troll takes a swipe at Orpheus. I need you to make Orpheus, I need you to make a tough roll.
I imagine, by the way, Bernard would I feel like he would have really liked old, like John Madden, someone
It's gonna be a 9 on the tough roll.
Yeah, that about tracks. This troll attempts to grab you as you are in front of it, and the last hit didn't do much. But with that 9, I will go so far as to say that you, though not quick, are deft in your movements, and you manage to not get grabbed. It is now your turn, Orpheus. What would you like to do? He will respond to your action as well.
Go ahead and take that shotgun out and try to put one in his ankle.
Okay, give me a roll.
Give me another tough on that to kick some ass.
Kick that booty.
It's gonna be a 12.
All right, you want to do extra? All right, what would you like to do? Put it where you wanted, do the extra harm, give Bernard a +1 going forward. How would you like to use that?
I'm gonna hit him hard. He said stomp the foot, so we are hitting him in the foot.
All right, what kind of damage is your shotgun doing?
The shotgun is doing...
Because most of them are 3.
It is, yes, it is 3 damage.
All right, with the +1, correct?
No, base is 3, so yeah, with the +1 for the 12, that would be a 4.
All right, it hits, and there is some crumbling.
I do wish.
In fact, you can see some rebar underneath the metal, because this was once attached somewhere.
Okay, that's I like that. That's cool. I do wish I was looking at I wish help out I wanted to do one of those anime style dual attacks where an attack of opportunity kind of thing where they're hitting the guy and I wanted Bernard to be able to pull out and hit at the same time, but I was oh, it doesn't really work that way. So, but yeah.
Can we fusion and be Go Trunks right now?
Sorry, I was watching some Demon Slayer today. That's what my brain is. So that was his turn. I already had mine. But we do have some rebar showing, so that's progress.
Yes, you have knocked some away. I need you to make another tough roll. As you shoot it in the foot, it stumbles a bit, but it stumbles towards you. Give me a tough roll again, Orpheus.
Miss Kate didn't be here.
Getting the special die out for this.
And she loves it. She loves it, so.
That's going to be another 12.
Jesus.
And you fail when I give you a +1.
If I didn't just get snake eyes, I would think I'm playing with Taylor's dice tonight.
All right. It tumbles towards you. You manage to step out of the way. In fact, you give it kind of a hit to the face as it stumbles past you and onward toward Bernard. So the troll has stumbled toward Bernard. We have
Toward Bernard
Orpheus
or
to
Orpheus?
its side
Okay.
toward you. Because it was stumbling forward after the shot that Orpheus did that crumbled its foot. Moved forward, tried to go for Orpheus. Orpheus has managed to sidestep it. So it continues to kind of stumble forward to where Bernard is standing, while Orpheus is now off to its side. What would you guys like to do? Things are
American
very...
History X curb stomp.
No, you can't curb stomp a troll. All right, I need you guys to kill this troll. I expected you guys to either run away or get this done real quick.
Well, didn't help my first couple chances.
Me
Didn't
either.
help.
I fucked up. I got him once good in the face, and I should have just used extra harm. Is what I should have did.
All right, long pause. Troll's still there. He's coming at you. What would you guys like to do?
You said he's stumbling past me?
Yes.
I would like to turn that rocky arm into a vine, like a jagged, viney, rocky club, and just fucking rip his Achilles out. Like, all right, I found your weak spot. It's your Achilles heel, literally. I want to punch him in the foot just as hard as I can.
All right, give me a roll.
That's a good idea, because that's what I was going to ask for my next attack was, is it like sufficiently, is it as, messed up on its foot that it's going to be? Is it a waste to continue doing that?
You haven't done enough to officially affect it, but you have started the process. As a giant stone creature, it has a rather substantial armor. So you guys are whittling away at it.
That is going to be a 9 to hit.
Yeah. You swing. You make that contact, kind of a dull thump as it hits, but you are getting those vines sort of wrapped around its foot to the point that when you go to pull your fist back, more of it is chipping away, more of it is coming off. More of that stone is breaking away. You're starting to see more of that rebar that is running through it as how it helped sculpt its shape. What would you like to do, Bernard?
Stuff.
You're good.
Look at the college boy over there learning how to read.
So he hit him. Did he fall? Sorry, I got caught up in that.
He has not fallen yet. He is very much off kilter, with Orpheus having grabbed some of that foot and pulling it away. It's still trying to catch itself, but it is now failing further. As before, it was stumbling forward. Oh shit! Oh shit! Now it's off to the side, hopping on one foot, as more of what was once its left foot has become a crumbling mass.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to walk a little closer to try to make this shot a little easier and just say, fee, fi, fo, fum. You need to fucking die.
Always classy.
That does not rhyme, but nod.
What if I throw a daggum in there? So plus 3, that's a 10.
Daggum. All right, what would you like to do that? That's a 10.
Yeah, we're just going for that same foot. You say it was the left foot? Or whatever. Yeah, the
It was
one
left
that's
foot, yeah.
been crumbling away. We're going to continue to fire at that.
All right, how do you want to handle that? Do you want to do... Because you get that +1. It can be damage. It can be put him where you want it. It can be just about anything. You help Orpheus on his
I
next
think this
round.
time, yeah, I think put him where I want him would make the most sense. What I'm trying to do here is to knock him down so he's easier to hit. Maybe he can wrap him up with vines, or I can get a better shot at his head, or whatever it is.
You want him to
Yeah, I
fall
want him
down,
to fall
right?
down.
Can I make a suggestion? Using the roll you've given me, use the axe on the end of your shotgun to cut those vines so all that weight isn't being held by it anymore, and it will fall over. Kind of like when you got a little kid and you're both tugging on a rope and then you let go and the kid falls down.
Okay, so I'm not using the gun at all.
I mean, you're using
Well,
it
not
later,
shooting.
so you can maintain the roll.
Okay.
You cut those vines and it falls over, and it is a substantial thud as this thing falls on the ground.
That's what you get.
Its left foot has crumbled to a point that it will not be getting up and walking around on it. It's still there and it can swipe at you, but you get the sense that you're being watched. And as you turn toward one of the windows in the house, you see a set of eyes, not that much far above the windowsill. So clearly something maybe 2-3 feet up off the ground is looking out the window at you. You get the sense of Doberman
Okay.
with glowy red eyes.
I was going to ask, what kind of eyes? Are these really nice?
Glowy red eyes. You feel as though you are being watched. And in this moment, you two can escape the troll. It is not going to be able to quickly move around or away from you.
Would there be anything even somewhat wooded where I could go heal up real quick?
I mean, there's a lot of I guess there would be trees on the grounds. We've established.
And in
there
my
were
head, like a lot of
hedges.
these bigger properties, like in the back, like there usually is. I don't know if you, more woods. Like it's not a forest, but I feel like in my head, these properties are big.
Yeah, I'm okay with there being some trees around. So we could have it be that Bernard goes to look for a door while Orpheus goes out to try to heal up.
Before
in the
that,
trees.
I would like to say, well, I think that's a wrap on this one. You should wrap him up or something. Be a lot cool. It's fine. You can just go do your thing. I'm gonna go find a door.
Okay, Bernard. I don't know what that was.
I don't like what you're trying to do. Stop it. Orpheus, before we cut back to
I've been
the
making a lot
lot,
of puns lately, guys. Right.
before we get cut away, would you like to give me your healing roll now so we know where you're at?
Yes.
How much
I am
damage?
2
did you
hit
take?
points down, and so the way my heal medkit works, I get heals per day if in the woods, which is a D6 -2 with a minimum 1 heal. That would be a 3 heal. I am back at full health.
I just know this troll is sitting there like, are you fucking serious right now? You're just gonna fucking walk away?
I'm right here.
What
What are
the
you guys doing? We're walking
Am I
the
a
fuck
joke to
away.
you?
I just fucking plant my roots onto his chest. Like, oh, this is pretty natural. I'm healing from you. I'm draining your life force. Marcellus taught me this.
You put your what on his chest?
Don't ask questions. Don't. Just let him do it. Let him
You
do it.
asking Rob or Orpheus because they're very different answers.
Very different answers.
All right, we cut back to the lot. The last time we were here, we had Butch Wolo attempting to take some rather angry aggression out on Nedry Everett, the member of TARP that we have met inside of the science. What would you call
Lab
that?
trailer?
I know we did this last time.
Trailer. You called it a trailer.
Lab trailer. That's not true. There's a name for it. Inside of the lab. The mobile lab.
Mobile lab unit.
You are trailer
Bubble lab
thing.
trailer.
It's a house on wheels. It's a trailer.
It's a lab on wheels. It's a trailer. You are holding back Butch, and Nedry is rather concerned as this is not that large of a place to be. What do you two want to do in this moment? You've got an angry revenant trying to get past you. He's not fighting you two per se. He is trying to climb.
He's just fighting to get through us.
So it is not a everybody gets to go to hell, I'll kill all of you. It is I want to get to that guy. You are holding me back and I am still trying. What would you like to do? How do you two want to handle this situation?
Okay, first thing I want to do, I would like to investigate a mystery. Going to be what is being concealed here, i.e., I would like to try to ascertain if this Andrew fellow is alive. Thinking if I can determine if Butch's friend is alive, we might be able to calm him down enough. He's not going to cause that big of a scene.
It depends. That means you're walking away
I thought we
from
were
the
right there.
situation.
I got him. It's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna
You're good.
sharp too. And 6 is 10 plus 2 is
A
12.
failure. What level are you?
I
Real
have
quick.
I'm
Does that matter?
5.
Okay.
He's close to where you guys are at. Kind of what I tried to mean.
Well, I was just gonna say because at level 6 is when you get the
Yeah, I don't have
advanced
any of those.
stuff. That's why I was asking.
So you
I
got,
got like a 12.
Okay, that means you get to ask 2 questions.
Well, I want to know if he's alive.
Based on some of the machinery that's hooked up to him, he is in a state of he's in a suspended state. He apparently is as alive as a vampire can be, based on some of the readings that you're seeing. He doesn't like have
But
a
he's-
heartbeat.
More or less stable.
Based on the readouts that you are seeing, yes, he is an oddly mutated vampire who is currently in stasis.
Okay, I don't know if this, since I get another question, I don't know if this fits anywhere, but is there any way for us to get him out without killing him or causing undue harm?
I mean, you can open the tube. I mean, there is a black and yellow square with a red button covered by a glass door that you can
Will we
open
know
and
whether
push.
that hurts him or not?
It looks more like an eject button than a murder button.
Ejectocito, cuz.
He gonna be fine.
I honestly don't know what to do with this information right now.
That hurts me that the reference I just made is from a movie that came out 20 years ago now.
I think anyone our age knows that. No,
No.
no.
What was
It's from Too Fast, Too Furious. It
Never
came out
saw any of them.
2003, which
Oh,
is 20 years ago now.
So sorry, that is not a
Whoa.
TV
Yeah, I'm
movie
not-
series that I have
Never seen
maintained
any
us.
of them.
Cinema at its finest.
I like to build
Just
cars,
kidding.
so it's my scene.
I enjoyed the first two.
Hey. It can be your jam. I'm not like stinking on your kink here.
Oh
I
no,
just-
my thing, I enjoyed the
not
first two, but like for me, it was like just the first movie. It was like they were like stealing like computers or something, and then like in the last couple movies, are like these super spies with like what the fuck is this? They were just breaking into a semi truck that had computers in it. Like,
Well, they're not super spies. They're still doing the same thing they were doing in the first movie. It's just now the government's hiring
yeah,
them
it's
to
just,
do
but it's
it.
just on a whole nother level. It's like this is we have progressed much too quickly. Like, I'm not. They were robbing Best
Much
Buy
too
trucks.
quickly? 20
I'm not
years?
into this. Anyways, that was our Fast and Furious section of the show.
That was the Fast
I
and
hope you
Furious.
enjoyed it.
Same as
family.
Oh, always fast, always furious. The podcast within a podcast. I'm glad you guys are here to join it.
That's Twilight Zone. This thing's getting all fucky.
When do the people put on the pig masks?
Now that is a podcast within a podcast within a podcast.
Yes.
I would fucking listen to.
Okay. So if Taylor doesn't have anything he would like to do,
I'm sure there's something he would like to do. You guys got
I'm
on a
just
weird
I'm just holding old boy back until we figure out what the hell's going on here.
It is not a difficult task for you to hold him.
How long have we been recording?
That's why I said I got it. You're fine.
We have currently been recording for an hour and 2 minutes, but a lot of that's been fucking around. I figured I'd hit about an hour 20, and then we'd
You're
stop.
on it. You're good.
There's a lot of you and Orpheus's end is going to have
And
some
we went to
stuff
the
cut
bathroom.
out.
So you're good.
Went to the bathroom. I figured hour 25,
you're on it.
hour 20. But
You're on it.
we're
I
at
just
an hour
wanted to check.
2. Nope, you're good.
so I'm gonna look at Butch after checking out his friend. Look at Butch. All right, Butch. Sorry, that's not Van Helsing. That's me. All right, Butch. I don't think this is the place for this. You need to calm down. We can get everyone out of here.
He is not paying attention to you. Roll for charm. Mind you, he is clearly tiring.
8.
I hope. With an 8, I'm pretty sure you can say, "Go now, get go."
They'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show that you mean it.
You have to promise me that when we get out of here, he comes too.
Ooh, Ned or Andrew?
He gives you a look.
No,
like
no, I'm
you're an
asking
idiot.
the game master, not Ned. I'm confused how what you're meaning here.
He wants you to bring Andrew with him. Mr. Donovan.
Butch, he's still alive. All I got to do is pull this lever right here. We can get him out. If you calm down, leave the asshat over there alone, we can get your friend out and get him out of here. But I need you to calm down. This is not the time or the place for this.
He stops resisting against Marcellus. You have given him your word that you will at least attempt to get his friend out of here. So he is no longer attempting to kill Nedry. Marcellus, what would you like to do?
Good question. I'm gonna ask Asshat.
Nedry Everett.
I know. I just
Nedry
wanna call him
asshat Everett. I'm hearing the same thing here.
That is
Yeah.
not his middle name.
It's not what the A stands for. No, I'm gonna ask him how many other people are supposed to be at this compound.
Well, we started off with a team of 10. I'm all that's left.
Okay. How many other buildings are there that we
Just
haven't
two.
been in?
Just these two. This
Just
one and
these
the
two.
one
What
next
happened
door.
to the other
That
one?
The things in the tube got out when the worms infected one of the scientists.
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta get the hell out of this damn forsaken place.
They destroyed the other trailer from the inside out. And they're out there somewhere.
You want to take that sass level down there a
So
little
basically, we gotta get the hell out of Dodge.
Okay, you are the first people with a heartbeat that I have seen in a very long time. Just glad I'm not alone.
We gotta get these guys and get us the hell out of Dodge.
bit? Okay. I'm going to pull the lever. Do I need to roll anything for it?
Sorry, I'm bursting in with a random outburst, of course. That's how. Yes, Krog! Yes!
Pull the lever!
That's exactly where my brain went. I wasn't the only one.
Okay, specifically,
Why do we
I'm
have
going to
that
pull
lever?
the red and black lever that you've already mentioned. Okay, button.
First
I'm
off,
going to
it's a
push the button.
You think
Second
you can
off,
handle the button, Philip? It's all right. No more
I
references.
have
I'm out.
given you some information about what happened in the other trailer when the things in the tubes got out. Maybe reconsider letting him out. That is I can't be more GM to player. I gave you information.
So
you rolled
you
well.
let me promise this dude I was going to do everything to get this dude out. Now you're going to tell me I can't open the tube.
Is
I don't have to be a just and merciful God.
is Butch looking at me?
Yes, he is.
So I assume that Van Helsing and I know each other's tactics well enough over the past however many years that we've known each other.
I can give you that.
I'm gonna just kind of give him a look like, knock him out real quick. Well, he's not looking at you.
Mind you, he's a
Come on.
revenant. That might not work like normal. You're going to have to roll real good.
I've already given him my word.
Can I just fucking headbutt him then?
You're going to have to roll real good, but yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then. Do I have to say it?
You rolled a 32?
Fucking 15.
That's only the highest roll tonight by 1, so I mean, that's
That is the highest roll I can get. I rolled 2 6s and I have a +3.
You headbutt him, and you will use the perk of put them where you want them, and you will knock Butch the fuck out.
Cool.
What would you guys like to do with this situation now?
I was very much considering your attack inflicts double and normal harm, but I didn't want to go that far.
You don't want to kill him, right?
I didn't want to kill him. I just want to knock his ass out.
Okay.
Cool.
I have an idea.
Get the fuck out of Dodge. Yeah, good idea.
I don't know if this is gonna work or not. How big is this tube?
Big
No,
enough you're
not carrying it.
out of here.
Could it be moved semi-easily?
I mean, it's 3 tubes connected in the back of the trailer.
So no.
I was gonna open my
So
door
it
and
is a
just shove
trailer.
it to the boat. We can deal with it later. You made me. I've promised this dude I would try. Now I'm stuck. There's no way for me to do this. You're making me a liar.
You have asked
I can't
no
think
questions.
of any questions to ask. Okay.
Andrew's the guy who's here. He knows the entire situation that's happening here.
Another idea. I don't know whether this is read a bad situation or investigative mystery. Can I look for sedatives?
That would be
Okay.
act under
I will
pressure.
act under pressure. 6, 7, 7.
I mean, if you want to ask Nedry where they're at, you can definitely find sedatives. And with your doctory background, you have a good idea of which ones will work, but you should probably ask what he's already on.
Okay. Because you're going to make me roll charm, too.
No, not yet. Right now, you've basically made it so that he is of the impression that you are going to be rescuing him. He's not particularly going to be competitive. He'd like to go
Nedry,
home.
I need to know where all your sedatives are, and I need to know what he's on. Pointing at Andrew.
Well, he's his chart will tell you what he's on. Admittedly, it's on the wall next to you.
Going to
One of those 3
Going
charts.
to look
you
at
see
that.
his name. I believe it's test subject 3. He didn't know his name. Important. Now that he's asleep, that's a
No,
save
it's
it.
really not.
I mean, it's honest. Okay, that'll tell you what he's on, and then realistically, considering they're all pretty well knocked out, most of the drugs you're gonna need are probably in the other trailer.
Of course they are.
What, do you guys want me to make this easy and just be like, oh, they're right here in my pocket? Would you like them? You're going to
Granted,
have
the 2 most powerful entities in this world are in the same trailer together, and he's just like, "No, you're not getting out of here easy."
If you give me a kiss, I'll give you the drugs. But it must be a kiss with tongue, and you have to.
All right, Nedry, come here. Come here.
Is that what you guys want? No.
Raise your hand if you want off the ride.
I want off the ride. I want off the ride. When you're contemplating so hard, like I've thrown so much at you guys that you're almost dead. I threw a rock troll at him, knowing he was easily die.
Yeah, but I'm trying to take everything you've told me, what you told me not to do, what you've suggested to do, and then everything else you've thrown wrenches at. And I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this to get everyone out alive.
Sam, you put the 2 investigators in the same room. We're gonna think.
That's fine. Think, but don't look at me like I'm the asshole because you're thinking about it. be all by myself. Don't be all. That's all.
I'm going to regret this. I'm going to go over to the other trailer and look for the sedatives.
Okay, you gonna ask for help?
Do I need to ask for help?
I mean, I don't think
I'm
it would
going
be
to
a
take
bad
Nedry
thing.
with me.
Why not
I think
Marcellus?
he was meaning me, but okay.
Well, somebody's got to be there to protect the dude he just headbutted. And I don't trust Nedry with him.
That's fair.
That's fair. Nedry seems inclined to help you. Again, realistically, he is of a mind that you are here and you are going to get him out. He has no issues. He kind of sees what your plan is, and he's not opposed by any means. He will walk outside with you. Right now, it's pretty dead out there, but he grabs his assault rifle, a few flashbangs off his belt, and he is locks and loads. He is ready to follow you 20 feet to the other trailer.
Okay.
It's really not that far. I mean,
We're going to the trailer. And I want to look for sedatives. Do I need to roll for that, or does Nedry know where they are?
As you guys walk 20 feet, you hear noises in the background. Some of it familiar, sickly, sad vampire noises that you've probably heard throughout your life. You get to the door, and it is closed. Nedry's like, I got this. Pulls out an ID card, scans it, and the lock doesn't turn green. It stays
Well, if
red.
it's damaged, do we have to go through the door? If they bust it out, can't we just go through a hole in the wall?
Well, that's an option,
They
yeah.
just do that. Why fuck with the door?
All right. Do you
I'm
want to give him a
literally-
booster?
I
or are
will
you
boost
getting
myself
boosted
in. He can stand there and watch.
I'm just imagining like one of those games. Like you can't go this way. The path is
You need-
blocked and it's like
You need the
half
blue.
a tree. Meanwhile,
You
you're
have the red
hurtling-
key card. You need the
walls.
blue
Yeah.
key card. Come back later.
All right. So there is some broken glass in one of the windows. You can fairly easily use the butt of a knife to knock it out. You start to crawl your way in. Act under pressure.
I knew this was going to be bad.
Well, I didn't. You don't even know.
He knows.
6.
We all know.
No, that's
Plus,
6. Act under pressure. That's experience.
Your act under pressure
Yeah,
is
my
zero?
act under pressure is 0. My cool is 0.
Ouch.
you kind of get stuck in the window a little bit. One of the holsters on your person kind of catches weird on the frame, and so you're kind of kicking your legs like a fish until Nedry notices.
This is
and
the
helps
base
push you the
humping
rest of the
all
way
over
through.
again. I'm just.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, leave Troy out of this.
It wasn't even Troy. This was a whole other game.
Sorry, Sam. I couldn't help it.
If you had rolled a
I
7, you'd
realize
have got
that, but
through.
still.
It's not my fault you rolled bad.
No, it's our parents' fault.
They could have used a little chlorine in that gene pool. Love you, David. Guess he listens because he likes me.
I keep thinking that's like a
Samuel,
big ass Coors
how
Light.
did your
that's just a Diet
werewolves
Coke.
fare?
How did what?
How did the werewolves fare on the traps?
They didn't do well. I roll terribly
Yeah.
too. It's why I love this system because I don't have to roll.
Okay,
like
so
this. Just
Nedry
do-
grabs my ass and shoves me through. Now what?
I mean, I was gonna have him grab your feet, but if you
Okay,
wanna
he
make it
grabs my
sexual.
feet and shoves me through.
When you get inside,
Do you want me to roll again for like investigate a mystery or something?
investigate the mystery. What you need to find the drugs you're looking for.
4, 5, 6, 7.
It's somewhere similar to where Nedry pointed in the other one. The inside of this trailer is covered in dead bodies and
Well,
blood.
that's kind of what I expected.
You've got
To be
about
quite
3 scientists
honest,
that look like they've
I would have
been
been upset
ripped
if
in
it
half.
wasn't covered in dead bodies and blood.
In the back of the trailer, you have the 3 tubes, one of which has a thing inside of it that appears to have been shot through the glass, and the other 2 tubes are broken. You do find the sedatives that you were informed of, grab a few of them, and you go to the door. Climb out the window or try to
Can
go
I
through
open
the door
from the inside without a key card? Well, then I'm going to go out the door.
Yes. An alarm sounds
You
as soon as the door
fucknut.
opens.
Oh, fuck me.
What did you
I
think
figured I
gonna
was
happen?
inside. I punch a button to let it go out and go.
You guys are so much fun. You and Nedry rush back over to the other trailer as quickly as you can and knock on the door. Marcellus, what would you do?
I'm gonna open the door and go, what the fuck
Nedry's
did you
fault.
do? God damn it. Alright, let's hurry up and get the fuck out of here. Because that's gonna attract everything in this lot to
Well,
us.
if we're quick enough, it'll attract them here. We can get our asses moving. Be a distraction.
Now you have some sedatives. You have the ability to drug Andrew inside the tube, and realistically, you can carry him and Butch out of the lot.
Yeah, I figured Taylor can
I'll
carry
grab
Butch
one.
because that's his fault, and I'll carry Andrew because he's on me. Do I need to roll use magic to boost my strength for this?
Quick question.
Yes.
Can you open your haven and we just jump through the fucking portal out of here?
I considered that, but I don't think Sam will let me.
That's metagaming, sir. Try it. See
I'm
what he
afraid
does.
too.
It's not metagaming, it's asking a question.
That will bring your story to a close. I am okay with it, but that will bring your story to an end.
All right, agents, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Anarium. So, I thought that was a pretty fun one. I apologize for all the things, for this being late, and for the beginning not being as good as it normally is in terms of the introduction. I put the tracks on here, and then I started editing it, and I didn't leave myself enough room to do what I normally do there, so couldn't really move everything. Felt some time pressure here, and I hope everything turned out good, even though it ended up being a week late. So, thank you all for sticking with us. This was a bit of a sticky process. I think I explained some on social media where basically we have a new recording spot, and I wasn't there. So files and stuff got sent over, but there was a ton of echo, and it took me a while to get everything fixed. But now it's fixed. Everything's good. And now we have 2 locations to record, and everything's going to be good. And we understand how to do it now, but we had some growing pains. So thank you so much for sticking with us through those growing pains. Leave us your comments and anything you about anything you have liked about the show, anything you'd like to see. Just tell us we're doing a good job. If we appreciate it. Whatever it is that you would like to do through our emails that you can find on our website or on our social media. We really do appreciate you guys sticking with us, and we are getting to a pretty pivotal point in this story. So if you've been with us this long, make sure you stick around, because what's coming next is going to be pretty awesome. So we'll see you next time, and I promise it'll be on time.